Since the last video, one of the machines are missing. Well, this was the first domestic, and man, after oiling, she's still stiff. But I do see the feed dogs are moving accordingly to stitch length really well. See that? I'm holding it. This is stiff. Ugh. They're moving. Yeah. So, and then this machine, I mean, you can spin the wheel and it's running well. I didn't oil, so that one's all oiled. The free one, is stuck, as we last saw. She's sounding kind of, she needs oiling. However, she's unstuck. So there's a pile right there to take the pick in, Q-tip, oil, all down in there. See, you can see it looks freshly oiled. I still need to go through and oil everything. I still need to clean a lot more. I probably just left everything on here. I don't know if I noted in the previous video, you know, this came with like that RC coax. I kind of forget if I mentioned these. I don't know what these are. This look familiar to anybody? Any idea? I have no idea what that is. So there's a bag of a couple of them came with. Yeah, so I'll oil this one, get her going, but she's at least not jamming her needle down there. I think something was offset with crud, and there's still more under this top plate I can remove and clean up, and I need to, like I said, clean up better and oil. I didn't even vacuum. I was just like, man, why is that jamming? Why is that needle hitting down? And it didn't look too long, and so yeah, I'll take this apart down here and see what's up with the race and the shuttle and all. Let's just double check though, because I didn't put the bobbin in. I didn't oil that. Let's just see. Yeah, that's good. That's way better. Let's go backwards. You're thinking I forget which way is which with these. Oh man, I don't know enough. So, but that's good. It's not jamming. So that's awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong there. And then you know, with thread, I think all these had thread. Yeah, they all had thread. So there's 6 bobbins. So that's pretty awesome, free and all that. Speaking of bobbins and threaded, this came in the mail today. So I got an awesome deal on it. It's claimed as 17, and there's 18 in there. And most of them are threaded. Not all of them, but most of them. So I'm not really the threading guy, but the gal who sold those, I'll try to get in and edit. If it's not in this video, I did another video to get her Etsy store. She's awesome to communicate with. She rescues and has a little collection of sewing machines too, and she occasionally gets the sewing machine related items, so worth checking her store out and see what, you know, she has listed. Super fast shipping. She was out of New York, and I'm in Michigan, Southwest Michigan, so that was really cool too. I think it was like 3 or 4 days was here, and a great deal on pricing too. It's you can't beat that. I can't remember, something like, it was like $4 or something. I don't remember. It's a good deal on shipping, anyways. What else was he going to say? Oh, yeah, I kind of wanted to go through the bobbins while I was at it, too. Actually, I mentioned to her I would, and I wanted to for just sanity check. With this, interestingly, 6 must be the magic number. This one looks like it has a little heavier thread. This is for that Kenmore Deluxe Rotary. I think it's a 67, going by what's stamped on there. Suggested an 85. Any 67 I found online is not the black finish, though. So I'm kind of in this, I don't know exactly, not positive, but yeah, I think that's about it. Oh no, there's some more back here. Yeah, so this 117959 came with 3 bobbins, actually 2. I should say 2 because all the other ones I'm not including the bobbin in the case. So 2 additional, so that's awesome. And all the other ones, you know, I started off this journey, what was it, the one? Oh yeah, the one rotary came with 1. So all the other ones, except this is who started my sewing. My first sewing event, you know, was 5 came with this one, and I've got the one in the first treadle. So yeah, kind of my bobbin assessment. These I still have to figure out what the 201 uses. I really don't know. I haven't looked. I guess I could look real quick. Let's take a look. See, that to me looks like it's a 66. I don't know though. I'll have to check and see. Yeah, it looks wider, like a 66, I'm guessing. So I'm thinking that's going to be like the Bel Air, or maybe that's just what the 201s do. Bel Air back there. And the rest of them over here, this, the Kenmore 120, .491, and I think the other 120s, they have that smaller, maybe Free Westinghouse, New Home. Maybe that's the same bobbin case and bobbin size. That's going to be the oddball. I don't know. And then I'm kind of wondering too with the nylon or what other like oiled bronze, what could be used to repair or, you know, have open source specs for upgrading and improving that machine. The Kenmore is a 15 class, and the Seymour, whoa, Senior. Maybe I should like do a teleprompter or something, rehearse more. The Senior 1591, that takes the 15 class 15 bobbin, so plenty of 66s. I think those are 66s. And then I don't know, I have to figure out which is which. I'm not a sewist. I can get the machines working purring, you know. I'm pretty sure I can figure out all the mechanics. The sewing, I just have no experience with yet. It's a little bit, not enough. Just enough to get the tensions to sew a stitch in spec. There's a lot to learn there. Okay, so that's about all. Just wanted to note, mainly got this machine working and super stoked about nice set of bobbins. So I'll have plenty of bobbins. I guess I'm still in like worry mode. I don't know why. Like I've got enough bobbins now, but I started off the journey, you know, with no bobbin. So and it was really awesome once I had received the bobbin and installed and used the effect. So, you know, I'm looking over here, my electronics, what's left of my RF engineering, you know, electronics, test equipment, repair station. I probably should get this back, get the space back. So I think I'm going to maybe hold off a little bit for, well, okay, we know it's probably going to be impossible. I'll probably still oil, but I'm going to have to make a little room. So I'm going to have to spend a little more time in the other room cleaning out, and then figuring out what I'm going to do, determine which shelves I haven't installed yet to install. So what's lighter duty can go on the lighter duty shelves, and what's heavier duty can go on the heavier duty shelves, because I don't want to, I still have RF test equipment I need to bring downstairs that's in the living room, which is okay, though that needs to come down eventually. I do have the carts I can roll around and put items on, but I think that's more going to be for RF equipment. So maybe I'll move some of that down and make more room, and these will go on the shelf. Perfect time for bad weather, so not much online to go get. And I don't think I have to resist the urge. The more I'm researching too, some of these Kenmore and domestics, they're the exact same as a white. So where I had to go, I kind of want to get a white badge machine. I'm not super worried about the badge. It's mainly what's inside. The quality, you know, the equivalency of the parts and the performance. So that function really is what's critical, the performance and capabilities. And I'm sure once I do get stitching, I'm comfortable they're oiled and running smooth, really cleaned up first, I should say. We'll start with cleaning first, and then oiling, then running smooth, then I'll run some test stitches. And outside of where the electronics, I'm not really super focused on the motorizing yet, but get some stitches going. Main thing is going to be the performance, you know, and the capabilities of how they perform. So I'm just like, I'm kind of off. I'm kind of, I ate some food. I'm rehydrated. I think the fatigue's wearing off, and I'm like, dude, in a weekend, like a long weekend, I almost have as many machines as of, all of last month, and it's like a lot of machines. Okay, so as usual, be safe, stay healthy, and learn something new. All the best.